Well, we have lights, camera,
Action!
Yay!
My work deals basically with two key issues. One is memory, and the other is my profound love relationship with nature. I have a very sacred communion with nature. And so all of us that are living right now are all seeing what's going on, and it's terrifying. And so there's this being in nature, loving it, being awed by it, but all the while also seeing, oh my God, there's the water line going back, there are the invasive plants. So I wanted to honor the beauty, honor all that we love and celebrate, all the while recognizing and drawing attention to what we're doing to the land, to the water. So the show's called Memory Boats, Dreams and Reflections, because part of our experience is also that component of the memories that we hold of our experience of nature, of our experience of being, our childhood memories of playing in the water and seeing all the minnows swimming around. So if you take that particular memory and you think about minnows and you think about when you'd look and there'd just be thousands and thousands of minnows, and now you go in the same lake, where are the minnows?
Right.
So the big boat is actually called Minnowing.
Okay.
And looking at that issue of the journey of, the swimming, but honoring the minnows, but also where are the minnows, where have they gone? So the shadow aspect, it's awesome.
Isn't that beautiful? Looks like a
Oh, I
ghost.
hope you can get that, that's
It's
awesome.
a ghost shadow, yeah.
So you have that interplay, and our experience is also that shadowy element. The boat itself, to me, is that vessel. It's the vessel. These shapes in particular are actually off of more the Nordic burial ship. Mm-hmm. So it's the vessel that takes us through life, but it's also the vessel that's representing, in essence, kind of the death and burial
The afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the seasonal aspect. This is a cyclical aspect of life and seasons as well.
Exactly.
Right.
So we've got the four seasons. It starts with spring, summer, fall, and winter. So we're moving through all the seasons. Again, it's that personal experience of when you're in a season, when you're in summer, wonderful. You're experiencing the water in a very different way.
Yeah.
You're experiencing the woods in a very different way. We're seeing flowers that come up, and so I really was trying to honor that.
Well, it hits a lot of senses and a lot of emotions because it's not just visual and there's implied things that you see and things that you're actually seeing, but there's also lavender in the boats that you smell when you come in. And then there's motion. You have the boats that are tipping a little bit. So there's emotional sensations and then there's actual physical sensations when you're in the road. There we go.
And smell is one of the most primal instincts that we have. So having the smell, having the chamomile, the lavender, the hops, the wheat, and so when you're walking through, you're having the visual experience, but you're also having that smell sensate experience. The exhibit's going to have a shoreline that wraps around the entire room, and that hopefully will be evolving as the exhibit evolves. It's going to contain some evasives, but also it's going to have beach trash. And so I'm hoping that individuals that will be cleaning up their beaches over the summer and coming in and dumping their trash in here, so that as the exhibit continues, it just grows and grows and grows, so that it becomes more oppressive, more chucking. And then under the 20-foot boat, which is called Ownership, and the intention of that boat is to draw awareness to the fact of the Western mind has this sense of ownership. We own the land. It's ours. This is my property. We demarcate where this is mine.
Right.
but we don't own the land. All species are sharing it. So if we have that dominating feel to it, at the expense of all these animals that are also living there. So that's what this boat, the ownership boat's about. It's about owning the land, possessing the land. Wrapped around the boat, I used the quote that's attributed to Chief Seattle, "How can you buy or sell the sky?" This idea is strange. And interspersed between that are endangered species. How can you buy or sell the land? Spotted owl. I think having an emotional connection is the most important. You know, people often say, what does your work mean? What do you... And I have my inspiration, I have my intention, but truly, every single person who walks in is bringing their own story, their own worldview. And one hopes that each person's going to have a very unique experience. And, you know, one of the things that, as an artist, one of the ways that I've been shifting and evolving is the participatory component. I'm really interested in that community-based and participatory aspect. I'm really interested to see how people respond, what they bring in, how they shift and create the space, what goes on out in the memory wall area. You know, each boat took about a week to make, and but the way that I make multiple pieces at once because you can't, especially, you know, they all are drying at different rates, and so while one's drying, you know, I'm painting on another and sanding on another, and, you know, so you're walking into a dream world.
It is.
And
It's
that's
like you're
the
walking
hope.
into someone's dream. Right.